Because I wasn't ready. I was just so excited to get on today. So this is Dre, and welcome to the Let's Talk Stock Show. And oh my God, Uber, a disaster of an opening, and it's down 4.3%. The IPO was priced at $45, a $8.1 billion IPO. I think it's like I don't know, 10th largest in history, something like that. I think the biggest stock before this was Facebook. And to open below the IPO price is huge. All right. So I'm just wanted somebody give me a thumbs up to let me know if I'm doing it right. Anyway, to open up below the IPO price is huge. That means everybody that got in at $45, all the big boys, they're losing money right now because you can easily get on the open market and buy it for $42.69. As I said today, they are all underwater, 5%. Yeah. Biggest IPO in history. So I don't know if that leads to shorts. I mean, they're going to tank this thing. Put it this way. This thing is going lower in the long run, but today you are going to see some attempted manipulation because the forces may be, they are going to put all their money in it to get this thing to close above $500. But are they doing the right thing? Are they doing the wrong thing? Because if they do that and the stock still tanks, they're losing even more money. So look at this thing, man. This to me, I hate to call it, look, man, 42.04, it's gonna be 41. Yeah, I'm telling you, they are pumping money into this thing to keep that up. I mean, they gotta get it above 45. Anyway, so let's check out the SPY. What's going on here? Actually, I want to check out the Qs. I shorted the Qs today. Once I already had a short position on, but a small one. And I don't know if I'm going to be right. Okay, because I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm just a truck driver. I'm just a dude that wants to be on YouTube and talk about stocks and the things that I'm doing. All right, so I'm not the holy grail, man. If you fade me, you probably make money. But I'm going to say this. I think it's a toppy market. I think this is like a sign of that's it. The run is over. You know what I mean? Because you got the biggest IPO that comes out. First of all, they was talking about Lyft. Lyft priced at 72. Oh my God, it's going to open at 85. This is before it opened. 85, I can see it opening at 100, 95. And then it did open up at like 82. And that thing's been tanking ever since it opened. Like Lyft is a $50 stock right now. $51. Right? That's crazy. $51. And opens at 72. So here we go. Wait a minute. Let's look at that. I got the minute chart up. Let's look at the 4-hour. Yeah, there it is. High 86. Boom. This thing been tanking ever since it's open. It is down. We'll get the official or semi-official. It is down approximately 43% from its high. Now it was opened at 72. So let's bring it down to 72. So all those big boys that got in, all the mutual funds and all of those guys, because we couldn't touch this stock. They thought this thing was going to be big. Anyway, it's down 31% since then. So now you got Uber, which was, this is the greatest in history. Anyways, 42, 44. See, they're defending it. They are defending it. So anyway, I was saying the stock market. This could be a sign. Look at the charts right here. Look at how it's breaking that support. And wait a minute. This is the 4-hour. Let's go to the weekly. When you look at that, I mean, it just looks this week was the worst week I think they said in like 10 years, something like that. This week alone, it was down every day and down huge, and with the Lyft going bad, the insane, crazy pricing of Beyond Meat. Now, the biggest IPO since Facebook in the top 10 of the all time or something is opening below IPO price. You got the tariffs don't look like it's going to go through. You got North Korea firing missiles. You got us capturing a North Korean boat or whatever. It just seems toppy, and it just seems like maybe we going back down. Maybe we're gonna go back down for a while, and that's just me. Like I said, I'm just a truck driver. I know nothing. That's my opinion, you know. So once they said that Cashmatic, what's up? Errol, what's up, man? How you doing? So we talking stocks now. Anyway, so once they said Uber was gonna open below the IPO, I added more shorts on. I was like, man, that's it. That's it. They're gonna try to defend this thing today, and if it doesn't get defended, because if it closes above, it's about where it closes, right? So if it closes above $45, all right, it's all good. But if it doesn't, I mean, people's just gonna want out. It's just not a good thing for the markets in general. You know, a lot of people, the big guys, they sold other stocks to get into the stock. You know, every $8 billion worth of stock is out there, and they all losing. Every single one of them, unless the people that bought it now. So how does that make them feel? You know, how does that feel? It's terrible. It's just not a good sign of the market that the biggest stock in IPO, damn near in one of the histories, just can't go higher when it opens. So. Amazon selling off hard. The whole tech, you know, everything that got us up, it's down 30. It's down 2%, down 38 points. You know, this was my favorite. Doesn't that look toppy right there? Look at that topping candle last week, not this week. Today is Friday. Look at this one, right? When you get this kind of, well, this is a hammer with. It's just toppy. What do they call this? A hanging something, a lone star, shooting star, or something like that. Anyway, that's not a good sign here. What's another stock I want to look at? Let's just look at the Qs, and this is why I shorted the Qs, because it's just toppy. Look at that. It reached the all-time high, and then boom, coming down. And look at all of that room that it could actually come down to. Although I think it's gonna maybe come down to there. I don't know, man. There's no way we could just reach new highs. I don't see us. What's going to bring us to new highs? Maybe the Fed's going to talk about rate cuts, and that could kind of do it, but I don't know. Then you're going to be like, oh my gosh, rate cuts, the economy's doing bad. You know, I don't know. I'm not into the economy, but that to me, the Uber thing is a big sign. I don't even think these guys on the radio or TV don't see things like this in general. They was all giddy. I was listening to it all day. They was all giddy. It was supposed to open at the price at 45. I think they was talking about 47, 49, 50. Oh, it's gonna be good. And then it just kept going down. And then the mood just got somber. Well, it's gonna open. Oh, it's 44 now. Yeah, this is bad. They shouldn't have opened it today. Yeah, you know. Then everything was all good, and then as soon as it went below 45, everything is all bad. So it's just bad spirits. It's going to be a long weekend. Maybe the Trump deal can save the day a little bit. But then, are we setting up for a Black Monday? Meaning, you know, the stocks just tank. I mean, it was already the worst week in history. So anyway, I'm short. I'm just short, and I'll just be short. I think the run is over. I lost a lot of money this week. And now I'm going to take the other side. I'm going to take the other side of the trade. I got out. Luckily, today I'm not, you know, but... yeah, I got out. Yeah, the market, you know, Amazon brought us up there. The Qs are down 1.47%. And Amazon on the other side of that trade, it must have made a little move. It's down 1.7. So a little bit, not good relative strength. Let's look at the minute. It's making a little run, trying to recover. I think that's a good price, though. I mean, I really like Amazon. I hate to see these stocks go down. Chipotle was another darling of mine. It broke that 700. It's down to 1%. It's still hanging in there, but it's just. Get off that. Let me get to the hourly. It's just hanging in there. But you know what? If it does tank, it might make a candle like this over here. It just eventually gives up. Because nobody's gonna want to own anything if it's that scenario. I do think it's a buying opportunity. It's not like a 2008, or it's just a correction of what we've been having. This whole V. Let me get the whole week out, the weekly. Oh, this is the wrong chart. Look how Chipotle didn't even participate in that thing. Shoot. Let's go to the SPY. Put everything on Monday. Yeah, look at that. I mean, it's just a correction of that. This is insane, man. I've been talking about this all week, and this the top and to be short, and I was shorting early and kind of got burned. I was a little bit too early. I should have been doing it this week or the end of last week, and I made some money, but not as much as not as much, and so it's my phone is going off. Here's some numbers over here. The Dow's down 256. See the advanced decline. It's making a comeback. If we could turn around here, that's positive. If we can go positive today, that's a good sign. So let's see. But I think this is the forces, just the crookedness jumping into the market. Actually, the ticks are looking real good. Almost got 1,000 ticks. So but look at down here. It was so it's turning. I think it's the Uber people. The Uber people. Anyway, but yeah, here we go. Uber 43.4. It's going. I still think this is a short. This company loses like just like lift $1 billion a year. Drivers are already striking or whatever they was doing yesterday. They don't get paid enough money. And then, so how could you turn around your $1 billion deficit, losing billions of dollars or whatever the actual number is? How could you turn it around other than pay the drivers even less? I mean, to me, you just built an app. I know they do other things. I'm just kind of talking the drivers thing. I don't even know how they don't make money. They take more than half. If you take a $20 ride, Lyft is getting like $10, $10.50. And that's how do you lose money on that? You ain't got the car, you ain't paid the driver, you ain't everything is on the driver. So they losing money. I don't get it. It's kind of like trucking. Like Schneider taking all your money and all these other companies leasing to you and just taking all the money. Then they claim they not making money. It's making a run. It's making a run. So take back everything I said if this thing closes above 45, because it's about where it closes, not necessarily where it opened at. But I think this is just the forces, the underwriter. I forgot who's the underwriter of Uber. We can open up the, oh, shoot, I would have to do it over here. I'm not good with this. Can I bring it over here? Uber underwriters. Morgan Stanley. Is it Morgan Stanley? It says Morgan Stanley. Morgan Stanley took the lead position. So Morgan Stanley, then it says Goldman Sachs won the top 2 slots on Uber, independent IPO. So maybe it's both of them. But, I think they using, playing them stock market games, man. Because it is, to me, in my opinion, it is rigged. It's rigged. You're thinking it's going up, and because it is going up, and then they just trying to defend the price, and then you get in, and then Monday they pulling all their money out, and it tanks, and then you're stuck holding the bag. They do just things like that. Manipulation. A lot of manipulation goes on. But there it is, man. Let's see if they could do it. It's 43.45. They still got $1.60 to go. So what's going on, everybody? Yeah, it's just I wanted to come on and just talk about that real quick. Amazon. Look at Apple, by the way. Apple. Somebody asked me. I think Double D asked me about Apple. Look at that candle on Apple right there. That's ugly. When's the last time you seen this candle? And sometimes if you look into history, just look back here. Look at that. See that candle? Study it. When's the last time you seen it? This one? Maybe this one, even though that was a bottom. So I'm going to say that's the closest one, right? And just, sometimes I look like that. Sometimes I just do simple things like that. When's the last time I saw such a candle? And then what did it do afterwards? And there's what it did, I think that's the closest one right there. It's got a big body with a wick on top and a wick on the bottom. Right here, big body, wick on top, wick on the bottom. Look what it did afterwards, and maybe it's going to do the same thing. This is a weekly, so I got lines all over the drape. Let me clear all this out. You see what I'm saying? Look at that, right? Sometimes that works. Some people probably say, man, get out of here, Dre. some bullshit. You don't know what the hell you're talking about. Sometimes that works. That works. Yes, indeed. Anyway, so that's it, man. I the little positions I had on lost a lot of money today, and I am straight up short the Qs, and I got call spreads and puts like 42 days out. Not call spreads, put spreads. Did I lose my internet? Oh, put spreads. There we go. I got put spreads and puts, straight up puts. 4 put spreads, the 84.79, and then I think 78 puts. And now let's just see what happens. And that's where I'm gonna be. I'm not gonna mess with anything else, no other positions. I'm just gonna go with that and see what happens. If the market tries to rally today, because I do 3 accounts, I'll probably put some more puts on my other account because it just doesn't feel good. There's a lot going on, a lot of negativity out there, and Uber would top that negativity. You know, it doesn't look like the deal's getting done. Trump was tweeting, "Oh, the tariffs can stay on forever. I think it's a good thing." You know, that doesn't sound like there's a deal. What else was he saying? If you don't want to pay for the tariffs, you should, what did he say? If you don't want to pay for the tariffs, you should buy your products from American companies. You know, and it's all good, but they can't do it overnight. You know, so, you know, the bottom line is it's not good for anybody. That cost gets funneled to us. The companies that can't put that cost on us go out of business, or, you know, have to lay off workers. And, you know, it's just not good for growth. In the stock market, it drives on growth, the prospects of growth. And I just don't think it could get where it needs to go, which is higher, with tariffs in the future in the equation. If you go back here, right here, you see how the market was going up, la, 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 and then you see it right there? Guess what they was talking about? Tariffs. This is the whole tariff talk was right here. And then we kind of got out of it. And then, what was it? I remember Apple earnings was the one that really got this thing going. But, the Fed. The Fed raised interest rates, and that was we just raised it 1/4 point too much. And along with Apple earnings, and all these companies start coming out, oh, we ain't going to make money, lowering their forecast, and just boom, gone. And then we coming back up, tariff talk again. So that's what's been going on. Here we go, man. Look at that. Here's the 1 minute. I'm just expanding what I got over here on my left. And that's it. That's the line right there. Let's see if we can get above that resistance. There it is right there. It's doing a good push. If we get through that, then we got this one to worry about. So it's got some hurdles to jump over, but let's just see. I don't know, man. It just doesn't feel good to me. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and keep it short. Y'all have a good weekend. I'm trying to think what else I'm gonna say. Yeah, I'm just net short for the most part. Just short the Qs. I'm not gonna do any more trading. Maybe it's gonna blow up in my face. As you see, it's trying to poke its head above that resistance. Does that mean Uber's doing better? Come on, Uber. Come on, Uber. 43.20. Yeah, it's kind of the same, but it's running up there. The Dow's down 230. Facebook is down. Oh, Facebook was another great stock that it just had the great pattern. Let's look at that real quick. I'm gonna look up Facebook and the Russell because they had picture perfect patterns. Let me just look at them real quick. They even still got lines drawn. Maybe it was the daily right here. And No, wait a minute. It was the weekly. I'm trying to get the chart that was showing the best pattern. Actually, it was right here. You see, there's my line, and it blew out of there, and it's just time to take a relax. But generally, they like to come back and test that breakout point. So maybe it does come down to 170. That will be a buy, by the way. Anyway, yeah. So if it does somehow come and test this breakout, yeah, maybe that's what it's gonna do. I don't know. But look at that. That was a beautiful breakout. I was calling that all the way. And then Russell, same thing. And there's the chart. You can see it was like more like a failed breakout. It broke out and then boom, and it's down today 1.04%. So the market's never been down. They said 5 days in a row, Monday through Friday, I should say. The last time it did that was like some time ago, a long time ago. And today, if it closes lower, I guess now it's another time, add it to the list. If it closes higher, I guess that's a good thing. So let's see. Let's see what's going to happen. It's showing a little bit of rally in the VIX. Yeah. It's kind of not as, it's just hanging in there. I don't know if people want to go. See, it's a dangerous weekend. Do you just be neutral? Because if they come out and say, oh, we got a trade deal over the weekend, Monday morning, the stocks are up 500 points or whatever, probably, if it's a decent deal. But if it's confirmed, no deal, and this guy walks away, maybe they are down 500 points. I thought today was going to be that day. It almost was. But, maybe there's going to be more selling once the deal, because there's still a possibility of the deal. Because that dude is still in here and they talking and whatever. But, this weekend, I'm sure they're going to say, he went home, no deal. He'll be back next time, So, yeah, the VIX is sinking and, maybe this is it. Maybe this is the low. Maybe this is the correction. And maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm going to get blown out on my shorts. But that's the deal, the mood I'm sticking with. I'm probably going to even stick with it until, hold on. I'm just looking at, why can I zoom in? Until it gets over this high right there, which is 1964.40. So I'm probably going to stick with it until it could beat that, because then it's a new high, it's a new recent high, right? So let's stick with that candle, and that's going to be my trade. All right, so everybody have a good weekend. Cashmatic, thanks for checking in. Errol, thanks for checking in. Errol's been some time. Double D, when you watch this on the replay. Yeah, that's it. All right, thanks for watching, everybody. I'm Dre. Have a good weekend. Happy Mother's Day, Saturday. Yeah, it's that time again. See y'all. Peace.